Watch what you're doing.
I see. If Orthorn isn't this roguish figure that I initially thought of, and he actually came here with pure intentions, it would be a good idea to have him on our side. We'd now have someone to help us navigate this whole mess.
What are you doing that for? Be careful. Watch what you're doing. The Undercroft is ahead. Necromancers. Be careful.
I must admit, I'm impressed. Your conjuration magic is truly something else.
I've got to...
Oh.
ちを償いなさい。
Nice work. Stay on your guard.
The library is just through here. We're getting close now.
So, you know Blade, huh?
What are you doing that for? What was that?
Good night.
I hope there aren't any more.
過ちを償いなさい。
Everything feels so cramped in here. I don't like it.
I've got to get out of here. Why did I ever come here?
Why does this keep happening? So sprawling and confusing. I certainly do hope these books are worth it.
What are you doing that for? Huh?
How could these people have lived here? Everything looks just so...
I've got to get out of here.
I never really understood why some people would prefer to pad themselves with more metal. Yes, their figure is more sturdy, but now they're much easier to hit.
Why did I ever come here? Don't you need my help? Well, if you're sure, I'll just be on my way then. Please, do be careful. And thank you.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. Oh, now we're all please and thank you, are we? I'm afraid we're well beyond pleasantries. I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around, walk out that door, and never come back. I suggest you move quickly. I'm afraid you don't have anything worth trading. Now, you can go back to your college and leave me be. Or I can kill you. Your choice. Fine. Take them and be gone. Never return here, or else you'll face my full wrath.
行かなきゃダメなの？どこ？
Wow. Just sensing your magica reserves. You truly are incredible. Nice outfit. At least you'll keep up.
Oh, did you need something? I'd better get going.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this. This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
なきゃダメなの？ああ。
What now?
I'm ready if you are.
食堂に行かない？
Let me know if you want to. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Do you need something?
All right then.
Yes? Sure thing. Do you want to have it standing here, or do you want to find a seat first? All right. Here should be fine. So, are we ready to start? All right. Now, on to the drinks. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk? Like a true Nord. Good. I don't think you have that on you, though. Here, I'll help you out. Likewise. Sometimes, I kind of wish that we weren't so... How do you say this? Well, renowned. At this point, most of Skyrim has heard of your name, and half of it is trying to kill us. It seems like it's almost impossible to have a nice, leisurely stroll outside city walls without getting pounced upon or attacked. If we could, I would like to just leave here, you know? Travel to some distant place, settle down, live the peaceful life. Not to be known or seen as heroes or great warriors, but as simple country folk, really. So, we don't only need one, but 2 Elder Scrolls to decipher the prophecy, right? I mean, that's quite a hefty task. I don't think anyone in history has ever been on a hunt for 2 Elder Scrolls. Finding one alone is already quite a big deal. Then again, this whole prophecy isn't exactly small news either. Gravity. It truly is a peculiar thing. This law of the earth bones, or so I've read, dictates how land and people are held in place, and how what comes up must come down. It's generally a simple fact of our reality, but it is nonetheless perplexing to think about. But let's just put that aside for now. There's this other thing that I've been thinking about. Symbolic gravity. I think it is that, in which a sense, weighs us down. It prevents us from truly ascending to our true potential. When mortals, vampires, or any sentient being in Nirn tries to scramble and fight for dominance, power, influence, it really is just vanity in the end. Don't you think? If only we understood one another, and not be consumed by these petty squabbles, we could truly ascend into something else. Maybe even Chim. Who knows? So, what do you want to talk about now? Well, this one is a hard one. While I do like Altmer wine, I would have to say the crown goes to Cyrodiilic brandy. The texture is just so unique. The flavors are strong, but not overpowering, and it sort of has a nutty, chocolatey aftertaste. Though, it doesn't help that the brandy is so hard to find in Skyrim these days. It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together. Frozen hearth. For one of the only remaining buildings in Winterhold, it sure looks all right.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
could you just leave me here? How could you just leave me here?
We don't get many people like you visiting Winterhold. Usually it's elves. Bye.
Yes? You know, life could always be better. Fewer people out to get me. Skies without dragons. Skyrim's weather. Oh well, won't even get started on that one. But I'm still grateful for two things in my life. Good books and good wine. Well, alright. Maybe three things. Good books, wine, and you. So, what do you want to talk about? Hey, so... I don't think this inn has beds for the both of us. It's all right. I'll just wait here.
Please, come home. Just come home.
Can't. Got at least 2 rounds to go. Why don't you go sell something?
Why? Because I'd rather be here trying to keep my only brother from drinking himself to death.
Ha! Drink ain't gonna kill me. Not today, anyway.
Yes? Whenever you're ready.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. Let's sate that appetite, huh? All right, then.
Wow. You really gotta hand it to the divines. Nern truly is beautiful. Miles better than Coldwater, that's for sure.
どこ?
I still don't see why we had to bring it back here.
The Archmage believed it important. It must be powerful.
We don't know that. We don't even know what it is. Where is Arin anyway?
In his quarters with that Thalmor, Ancano. Something urgent, it sounded like.
All right, that's enough. Let's return to our business, please.
What are you looking at? Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over, and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these. I'm always trying to find more of Shalador's writings. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Until next time.
The College of... Oh? What is it? Do let me know if you need anything.
Good to see you. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Ayleid, Gwema, Daedric, or even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object. It practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Arin is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Was there something specific you needed?
I'm positive whatever I require will be revealed to me on its...
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Ancano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dulain here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Well, were you about to say something?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
So, where are we off to now? Very well.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years.
What just happened? Clearly I'm in the dark here, and you know something. What? Did I hear that right? He stopped time. Is there even a spell for that? Well, it also could explain your first talk with them in Sarthal. What did he say this time? The Augur of Dulain? I've never heard of it. It might be a good idea to ask around about who, or what it is.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Now, if you'll excuse me.
There's so much magicka that I can feel here. It's great. The architecture of this college, it's not as run down as many people make it out to be.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly. That's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Very well. It's not something often discussed, as it might be misunderstood by the locals. The Augur is down in the midden, below the college. I don't recommend going down there unless it's absolutely necessary. No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Psijic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard. Delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident. Do you remember what I first told you? About how not being able to control magic could destroy you? I didn't simply mean it could kill you. The Augur's accident is another very real type of a life destroyed. Well, it's been described as an accident. I can't imagine it was intentional. Something must have gone wrong, and he ended up in the state he's in now, fused to the energies that flow through the college. I've never felt it appropriate to ask him about it, about how that must feel. But I suppose, if he can feel at all. The key to wards is that they take time to charge. Not long, but you can't start casting with a fireball coming at you. Also, if your ward isn't negated by an incoming spell, it will recharge itself after a moment or two. Just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration, and you can easily find yourself drained of your magical reserves. All right, then.
I love it here. There's just so much knowledge. Finally, a place where I'm in my element.
Sorry.